Guys, it's crazy. It's the best experience of a winery I've had so far.
Baron Philippe Rothschild is depicted on the right side. Now, to work with symmetry, the building uses a focal point.
One of the best wineries in the world. Hello and good morning, guys. So welcome to another vlog, another video, and in today's video we are visiting another winery, and I'm really excited about it because this is one of the best wineries in the world. And this is known as, I don't know, maybe a lot of people who are watching this video must be knowing about this. This is the Opus One, and if you know about Opus One is one of the best wineries that you will come across. So I'll let you know about it. I'll let you know how the wines are. Let's see how it goes, and just stick to the video to the end. And if you like this content, and if you want to get more videos like this, so just like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I hope you enjoy this stuff. So let me know in the comment section if you like such stuff, and let's see how it goes, and I'll let you know. I'll show you the winery as well, so let's go. Opus One was created in 1978 by Baron Philippe de Rothschild, the legendary owner of Chateau Mouton Rothschild, and the famous Napa Valley wine producer Robert Mondavi. By combining both families, winemaking traditions and innovations, the partners aimed to create an exceptional wine in the heart of Napa Valley. Opus One was a success and has been acclaimed as a Californian first growth. Opus One has 59 hectares, which is equal to 136 acres of wines planted with Bordeaux grape varieties. Baroness Philippine de Rothschild inaugurated the new Opus One Winery, one of the architectural gems of Napa Valley, in 1991. That is the winery. The future look of Opus One. So it looks like the future look of Opus One. They have a lot of things. Like, I mean, it looks amazing. Trust me, it looks amazing. Let's check in and holy kid. So our reservation is at 10:15 and it's 10:15 already. So we are inside. Let's go, guys. Morning, sir. How are you doing today?
How are you?
Great.
Good.
I had a reservation of 10:15.
Oh, great. What was the name?
Hirsch. Alright, at this point in time, we were waiting for one of the batches of grapes that were destemmed and crushed that was supposed to be here in the yellow, just behind the yellow bins. They were getting the grapes, and then from there they will put those grapes through the gravity into the tanks which are underneath the floor.
They've been all over the other side of the room and we can't go.
Okay.
So it's been nice that they moved this here today. This is the first day that we're filling up Tank 2.
Oh, nice.
once you get into a certain level, see how much more space we have. So the filling in the second tier.
And what would be the average capacity of these tanks?
The capacity is 6,000 gallons.
Okay.
But the thing is that we don't always fill them all up to. CS 29. This one, I don't know how many batches of tanks we've had so far.
You're good, don't worry.
How's it going, Elena? Crazy to think that these tanks are actually still from 1991.
Yeah.
We've got some new ones. We actually, you hear about that bigger equipment 24/2?
Yep.
So the bases on some of these tanks actually got fractured, and being very tough metal to work with, it was irreparable. So we had to commission a new set of tanks to be brought in, and that's those shiny boys over there.
Oh yeah. So it was remodeled or something recently?
Again, in 2016, finished in 21, but everything I've shown you so far is still original from 91.
Okay, because when I was walking to the reception, I saw a board.
An older tasting space, and what used to be the Baroness Philippine Rothschild studio apartment/office.
Okay.
2 hallways and access points. We reach into this area under the grass park. Now, to work with symmetry, the building uses a focal point, right? This focal point is this tip of the glass feature, which is right above the skin. So you drop a pendulum from the top of this, reaches down to the bottom of the table, and this is where they decided we will dig here to give us 35 acres on the north side, 35 acres on the south.
Okay.
Right? And because of this, the owners of the land previously, the land belonged to a family known as the It's the same hot spring water source that goes all the way up to the Calistoga hot springs where you can do those mud baths. It goes right under us here.
Okay.
So this is why we couldn't dig.
Okay.
The more we dug, the more is known as our Blanchet, which is named after Chateau-Mouton Rothschild's own Blanchet, or first year aging. Oh, you were? Where do you today? I'm gonna close it.
Anyway, just remember, Phil, this is one of our original hosting spaces. Very nice. Before the new addition. And some pictures of the family there, who it is there. And here's Mr. Mark for the and here he is with Philippine's daughter, who took over in 89 when he passed away. Based on Opus One also.
So, we've historically used 100% new French oak every single year since 1979. Where the barrel's filled.
Yep.
No stacking, minimizing movements, no disturbing the sediment, letting gravity and time be your best friend to try to separate the wine from sediments naturally. We use a siphoning system, which in the industry is known as the bulldog method, which is a very strange name.
That's
But it uses, are you familiar with this at all?
No.
So it's essentially using an inner. This is Robert Mondavi and the Baroness Philippine Rothschild. The Baroness Philippine took over for Baron Philippe Rothschild, which is the gentleman on the bottle, the co-founder of Opus One. Or we'll use the fancy bottle. Doesn't look too different, but this is our first vintage, 1979.
Nice.
And Baron Philippe Rothschild is depicted on the right side with the idea that if you place this image on the Atlantic Ocean that joins us, Baron Philippe faces the east, his home back in France, as the American faces the west, his home in the United States. The artist that created the label, her name is Susan Pate. She was told of their meeting, their idea, their goal, their vision, and immediately thought this is the meeting of the minds. These guys trying to bring these ideas together from different parts of the world, right? And that was, the name behind this image, and that's why she
So this
depicted
is
this.
Baron Philippe,
Yes,
and this is
Robert Mondavi.
Yeah.
These two.
Nice.
With Baron Philippe passing in '88, the winery itself, the construction didn't begin until 1989.
Okay.
So for the first few years, all of our wine was being made across the road at Robert Mondavi Winery. They let the project breathe, live for about 10 years before they finally decided that the project merited investment. And this and became the Princess of Monaco. So this is a fun little gala event. She is also pictured here with her 3 children. This is the Baroness Philippine Rothschild, her firstborn Camille Serres Rothschild, second Philippe Serres Rothschild, and then Julian de Beaumarchais Rothschild as well, when the Queen Mother of England, Elizabeth I, visited them at Chateau Mouton, which Chateau Mouton actually commissioned an artist to design a label to dedicate to her visitation that same year, which I just have to double check on what year.
Thank you.
And from this level, I mean, you just wouldn't think that there's any production under your feet, but there is. So this is the space where the courtyard tasting room used to be. And for the time being, we moved those reservations to this side as we finish up this room. But is that here briefly? So this salon space, we have different arts or works of art. The frame pieces, those artists represented have been commissioned to design a label for Chateau Mouton show as well. They've had artist commissioned to design a label since 1945 for Chateau Mouton. They were able to claim us the victory for the armed forces of the world. They've historically always given these artists wine as a part of their payment for the vintages of their own labels as well. Makes sense. This is the new tasting space known as the Partners Room, which was the brainchild, if you will, of the 3 grandchildren now, Baron Philippe, that I showed you in that earlier photograph. Although the Mondavi family is no longer involved with Opus One, the name is alive and well. CEO Christopher Lynch, current CEO, our winemaker Michael Solacci was actually appointed by Robert Mondavi and the Baroness Philippine Rothschild before they both passed away. So he's really the guy with the torch. He's been with us since 2001. Robert Mondavi left the project in 2004, passed in 2008. Baroness Philippine Rothschild left us in 2014. Parcel section, 35 acres total. Symmetrical on the opposite side of the building with that section of vines that again is named after the Balestra family, the Balestra vineyard.
So we only have the vineyards here, or
70 acres here and 100 acres across the road still in the Tocolum vineyard.
Okay.
We had some vines closer to the south side. It was part of the original ownership of the Tocolum vineyard. say close to 50 acres. And then in 2004, they bought 50 additional acres, some on the south side, some more on the north, closer to Robert Mondavi Winery.
Nice.
So the coasters, as you see, identify the wines for you. Brief tasting notes on the back as well. We have 3 vintages which have been selected to show you how the wines focus, its changes based off of the weather itself. With the Bordeaux style blend that we are following a left bank Bordeaux style. Right? Higher in percentage with Cabernet Sauvignon for the left bank style, but we'll include the varieties of Cabernet Franc, Malbec, Merlot.
Guys, it's crazy. It's the best experience of a winery I've had so far. The wines, good. There still are some things which are coming on the way. There's some small bites. And if I show you, that's the 2014, that's 2017, that's 2019, and that's water. We are getting some more stuff on the way. So as you might have seen in the video, we went to the production place where the fermentation tanks were. Really nice place, really nice everything. Now let's see how it goes. It's going good so far. I like it. I enjoy it. How about you? Tell me in the comments if you like that one. Let me know how do you like it. Cheers. Alright, at this time we got some tea just to clean our palates. It's a different concept I came across, and there were 3 different wines, the 3 different vintages of Opus One. First one was 2014, the second was 2017, and third one was 2019. And Vito got me some small bites to have it with the wines. 3 different wines, 3 different bites. He helped me because I do not eat meat, so he helped me arrange the vegetarian version of the small bites, and he started asking me about the wines in India, and then I recommended him some of the wineries, and I told him about the wine regions in India. We were just having a conversation about everything. So this is what they have poured me. 2014 Opus One. That's the breakdown of the grapes. 2017, that's the breakdown of the grapes. 2019, that's the breakdown of the grapes. 19 months French oak, 17 months French oak, and 18 months French oak for the 14. Paired with 3 different bite size and palate cleanser tea. Nice. Perfect. Alright guys, so we are done with the wine tastings and it looks good and fabulous, right? So if you just have a look, this is the terrace of Opus One, and just see the view. It looks so good. And just behind me, that's all the view for you guys. And we had the tastings. Bito, that was my host, he gave me an extra pour of one more wine of the Opus One portfolio, which they usually do not sell, and he was really kind. Shout out to him. Really nice. He took me all over the place, all over the winery, showed me the production line. The wines were great. I still have that wine with me, so that's the one, and I'm enjoying at the terrace. This is how it looks from the terrace of Opus One. Really nice property, really modern property. And just for your information, if you do not know about the Opus One, it's a collaboration between Baron Philippe de Rothschild and Robert Mondavi, which the first vintages was that they released was 1979, They collaborated in Napa, and they made a wine in collaboration. They only make one wine per year. That's pretty much it. The percentage of the grapes could vary. My host also told me about was the logo of Opus One means. So one side of the logo that you will see Opus One, the right side will be Baron Philippe de Rothschild face impression, and the left side would be Robert Mondavi's face impression. And it was, I'll just write down like who was the artist. I'll just let you know. But it's a really good place, right? Really nice wines, amazing wines, and the experience was amazing, great. So if you're here around, you must check out Opus One. I'll let you know about the wine tasting fee. I'll let you know about the other stuff, like how does it work for Opus One. So and I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you liked the video. So if you did, just like the video and subscribe to my channel for such content. And see you in the next video. Until then, take care, stay safe, drink responsibly, and Jai Hind.